Hey guys, Nick here, and today we're going to talk about the Event Campaign 6, or our event campaign for 2024. So, I want to talk to you about like what I'm thinking for it, for my main, for not, for my new free-to-play account. So guys, 2 days ago, I was just checking it before I started. 2 days ago, it's 2 days and just over 2 hours now of the time recording, I made the free-to-play account. So it was a discussion on my stream. So that was Thursday for me. This is Saturday currently. Thursday on my stream earlier in the day. It was sort of a I think, but from another question, it come to my mind later in the day. I'm like, with the campaign now, you could almost make a tank for elite content that would suit you in most like circumstances in 1 year if you put your mind to it. If you, from day one, your goal is to make a tank, and then maybe after you'll work on everything else, you could do it. If you grind your endeavors, if you know like you want certain traits, you don't go and spend money on like cannons, that you aren't going to use for that tank build. You could make a tank in 1 year. And so, like, I was just thinking through. So we'll just take a look at our event campaign here. So, like, I was thinking, you get a premium ship from this last year. So anything from the 31st of December, 2023 and back. You get two tier 6 coupons, 100% off two tier 6 ships. And we get 1,500 Lobby. So that's a lot. That's, multiple ships to put towards a build that we can pick for, and not including event ships we might get during the year, event consoles we might get during the year, event weapons we might get during the year, and just general maybe giveaways that are going during the year. Like, you never know what we're going to get that can be put towards a certain build type. So I was like, it was like, it almost is a challenge to myself. Say on the 1st of the 1st, 2025, I go in and tank Hive Space Elite or Battle of Corfez, and if I don't die, job done, happy days. Like, you know, go tick tick. We know it can be done. So without a single dollar spent. So guys, this is going to be free to play. I'm not going to spend any money on this. I'm not going to transfer things from my main account. I'm not going to send it ship boxes because this could have a build like this could be built already today. I could send it stuff over from my key opening and it would be done. But I'm not going to do that. I'm going to grind it out. I'm going to show you guys the experience of a free-to-play person that wants to make a tank in 1 year. So, guys, I just want to talk to you about my thought process. So, for 1,500 Lobby, for two tier 6 ship coupons, and a premium ship of choice, like, what am I going to do? So, for tanking, the best choice is Commander Command ships. But also, there's part of things that you need. You need Fire at Will to have 100% uptime to have good threat generation, so you're tagging everything. So that means one tier 6 coupon is going to the Gagarin. That's two. That's one. Then the second one most likely is going to go to the Narendra, the History will remember, because that's 300% threat generation. That's 30% increased hull, 30% increased regeneration, and 30% increased damage. So they're nice tank stats to have. You need threat generation to tank. You need to be able to draw threat, to make sure nobody else is doing it. So I think that makes sense. Then I move on. I go, well, I think you look through the Lobby store and go, there's really only one ship that makes sense, is the Undine Kawavi. That's about the only ship that makes sense for console, trait, or platform. And in the Kawavi's sake, it's platform. It's command to command with a lieutenant commander science or a lieutenant commander uni, so you can have your gravity well. It has a track fire, so it checks all my boxes for a tank, like a good tank platform. That's really not gonna it's not gonna fault you. Suppression barrage 3, gravity well, and a track fire. Those three are the check marks for a good tank platform. So then I go, what else am I going to use? I'm going to get the Bowl 2-piece. I'm gonna get Bioneural and I'm gonna get Boimler because then that covers the anti-proton part for the Bowl with the threat generation. The refraction is just like the best threat generation thing we have with the weapons. Boimler for cooldown reduction, so I'm not going to need to get expensive trait. I'm not going to need to get expensive doffs. I'm not going to need to fill up a trait from like improved photonic officer or something like that. Boimler and like PO will cover my cooldown reduction needs. So then that's 600, and Bioneural is just a really versatile console that is basically on every single build. Like you put that on every build and it's stats for every build. And then I go, the event campaign. You could pick the sticks, you could pick the friendship, you could pick the rampart. There's many ships you could pick, but then I go, then in the 0 to hero in 1 year, then they sort of ding the Koavi. If you pick the sticks, then there's no point to pick the Koavi. But if you pick the Koavi, there's no real point to pick the sticks because you picked the Koavi from Lobby, so you're maximizing your value of the Lobby. And then you pick, my thought currently is I'm going to pick the Koavi with those 4 things on a 20% sale. And then with the premium ship, I'm going to pick the Atlas for DPRM. So I have the best defensive clicky in the game. I was talking with Spencer, and Spencer was like, I wouldn't do that. I would pick the Koavi and sell it, make a little bit more money on the side, and then buy another T6 coupon for the Awani for the debuffing pets, and then I would pick up like the sticks or the friendship from the premium, so you have that plus the traits plus the anti-proton and the bubble, and you have the best like debuffing pets. And I go, maybe that's a choice, but a Lobby ship currently is about 250 million. A T6 coupon's about 350 million, so there's a bit to cover there, and with a free-to-play account, 100 million EC is probably a lot. So currently my thoughts are History Roll member, the Gagarin, the Koavi, 3 consoles, and the trait on a 20% sale for the Lobby, and the Atlas Temple, I think it's Temporal Dreadnought Cruiser for the premium. In a year's time when I get this finished. I didn't actually get any from this last one. I got 1 day, so I have 50 out of 4,200. But yeah, so guys, that's my plan with this account. Account. I was going to say character, but that's my plan with this account. Is 100% free to play, tank 0 to hero in 1 year. So from nothing, from no money spent, from no things being sent over, to I'm going to tank elite, high space elite, in 1 year. I was about to say, does that make sense? Elite, Hive, Onslaught, Elite. That's what it is. Elite, Hive, Onslaught, space in 1 year. That's my goal. And then anything else, like after that, I can do other builds. But when I have my beast of a tank ready, that means I can do any content whenever I want. And then I can work from there. I can save up resources. I can grind dill easy. I won't have a weak build for any content if, say, my friends aren't here to help. I have a beast of a build that's going to help me through everything, and I can then grind from there. Anyway, guys, that's going to be today's video. Guys, if you have any suggestions for a free-to-play player, it's been a hot minute since I've been free-to-play. So, guys, any suggestions will be, gratefully, taken by me. So tomorrow morning stream is going to be a budget build tank on my main account. It definitely is not free to play. It will be budget-ish to mid-range. So guys, if you're new watching this video, in about 9 hours from now, I'll be streaming live on YouTube and Twitch. So come say hi. We'll be building out a tank, sort of budget to mid-range. So no lockbox, no promo, no events, sort of thing. And we'll be testing that out in different scenarios. And yeah, guys, so if you like this video, smash that like button, comment down below. And guys, if you haven't, please subscribe to the channel. It really does help me out. Helps us grow bigger and bigger every day, which has been amazing to see. And it's really, guys, just a big testament to how great the Stoke community is. So guys, I'm gonna say bye. I'll see you next time, and have a good night. Bye.